YouTube? Welcome back to take a look at another beer. Going to take a look at one from Southern Tier. This is their Pumking Imperial Ale. This one actually comes in at 8.6% ABV, 30 IBU. So this is obviously a pumpkin beer, brewed with 2 varieties of hops and 2 types of malts. So I'll try to get all that information listed for what I can in the description as well, so you can check that out. It tells us color, deep copper, bitterness low, aroma, pumpkin pie spices, vanilla, flavor, malty sweetness, pumpkin pie, and pie crust. So a lot of good things going on with this beer. Go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass. Now for the glass, I'm actually going to use a lager glass. Lager glass is one of the 3 that seem to be recommended. 2 of the other ones are a shaker glass or a tumbler glass. So we're good to go here. I'm actually pouring from a 22-ounce bottle, so I'll get a nice little kick out of this one, I'm sure. Go ahead and get it into that lager glass. Now putting it into the glass and getting into the light, I'm getting a nice, more of a golden yellow, orange yellow, kind of copper type color. Not really a deep copper as I think mentioned on the bottle there. You get it out of the light and it's actually kind of that golden straw color as well. As far as anything else with the appearance, the head is actually less than a finger, and as you can see, it's kind of dissipated there. Do have a lot of lively carbonation taking place, so lots of good bubble action for sure. And anything else to be noticed really? Do have somewhat of a little bit of cloudiness, but can get through a little bit as far as clarity. I don't know if you can see that through there. You might not be able to see all the way through to see me on the other side, but I can make out parts of the computer screen as I look through here. So not fully cloudy, just a little bit that we have going on there. Go ahead and get an aroma. So you do get that nice strong aroma that comes out of the glass. You do pick up those flavors as mentioned. You do have kind of that spice smell almost of a pumpkin pie. Nice vanilla. You do get that crust of the pumpkin pie. Wow, lots of good vanilla. Great roasted pecans. I mean, just this thing screams pumpkin pie. If you're a pumpkin pie fan, then you're definitely going to enjoy the aroma you get off of this beer. You do get also some of that smell from those roasted pecans, it seems, too. So all in all, very nice, sweet smelling beer. Flavors are as promised. 30 IBU is actually being driven, of course, more from some of the malt and the flavors that were used here. But yeah, that smells really good. I mean, the only thing missing is probably the Cool Whip. But yeah, that is straight pumpkin pie. Go ahead and get a taste. Very low bitterness. You get a hit with the flavors from the malt. You do pick up some clove. I can taste the allspice. I can taste cinnamon. Kind of that nutmeg. Not really any astringency on the back end. Not tasting alcohol as much. Very smooth tasting beer. Good mouthfeel. Opens up nicely. A nice light to medium body as well for this one. Which at 8.6 ABV is actually pretty good. You'd expect it to be a little bit heavier. Pretty much a refreshing taste all around. Although the texture overall is pretty good. You do get some slight wateriness with it. But now after having the Southern Tier Warlock, I thought they might be pretty close together. I think the Warlock is actually better than what the Pumking is offering. Now that I'm 2 or 3, 4 swallows in, I am tasting a little bit more of the alcohol. So more as you go, that alcohol does start to come out on the back end a little bit. So early on I wasn't tasting it as much, but now I am starting to get the feel of the alcohol in the aftertaste a little bit. But it's not really off-putting. You just kind of know it's there with that kind of strength at an 8.6 and a low body with it being light to medium. It's going to be hard to not have that alcohol come through a little bit. Go ahead and check some of the ratings here. Well, Untapped actually has it at an average of 3.97 bottle caps. Beer Advocate has it at 90 outstanding. Back when the Bros did it, before 2000, it was 81 they have for good. And Rate Beer has a 97 overall and a 99 for style. For style, it definitely is one of the higher ones there. And for pumpkin beers, this actually It used to be my favorite one. I think it's still up there, but like I said, I think it's kind of gotten surpassed by Warlock now, which is also a pumpkin flavored beer from Southern Tier. But as it actually sits here, flavors do open up a little bit more, where you're getting some more of that clove and nutmeg and that allspice coming out with that aroma. So I would definitely say to try to let it sit for a bit, let it warm up a little bit. The preferred serving temperature on this one is actually 40 to 48 degrees, so it's not one of the ones you want to have really as an ice cold type beer. But as far as for my rating, I'm going to actually give this one an A. I think it definitely delivers as a pumpkin beer. I still think it's one of the top ones out there. Just drinking this, if you've had fond memories of kind of that fall season, this kind of beer might bring it back, because like I said, it's almost like a liquid pumpkin pie. So yeah, but that's Pumking. Again, 8.6 ABV. If you've had this one before, let me know. Put some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it, or how you may have rated it, or if you think it's one of the top ones out there, whatever you want to mention. Always good to get some good feedback and hear what other people are thinking. But that's all I really got on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and finish drinking this Imperial Ale, and appreciate you swinging by to check out another video. Hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. And if you like what you saw, make sure you hit that like button. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please remember to subscribe if you want to stay up to speed on other videos. But with that, I'm going to say cheers, and I look forward to catching you on the next one. Cheers.